Hi, this is Mr. Max. I am doing simultaneous equations, and there's about four or so small videos that I'll be doing. So this is a word problem um, that goes um, like so. A television addict. Okay, this guy must love televisions and stuff like that. He can buy either two televisions or three video recorders for $21,400 or four televisions and one video recorder for $33,800. Find the cost of one television and one video recorder. Okay, so let's say let V be the televisions, okay, and let R be the video recorders, because you must always choose some variables that you're going to work with. Okay, and then we're going to create here two equations. So it's two. Let's rather have our television with the letter V, so that my R does not look like my V. So let's use T for television. So 2T for televisions plus 3R for video recorders. That cost about 21,400 Namibian dollars. So at the end, we are going to revert back with the units. Okay, so there's no point in putting the units here. All right, then the next says 4 television, so that's 4T and 1R, one video recorder. That goes for $33,800. So these are your two equations, and from here you are going to solve them at the same time simultaneously. So I will use the method of making the coefficients equal. So what you need to understand is this coefficient here is 2, this one here is 4. So the coefficients are not the same there. Similarly, if you look at the coefficient here of R, it's 3 here, and remember it's 1 here. So we have to look for the one that is best, okay, the one that is best for you to sort of change. So I'm going to make the coefficients of R the same. So that means I'm going to multiply. So if I decide this is my equation B and that is my equation A, I'm going to multiply equation B throughout by 3, okay, and this other equation will remain like that because it's just basically multiplied by 1. So if I do that and I multiply equation B by 3, and 4 times 3 will give you 12T, and 1 times 3 will give you 3R. And then you have 33,800, and that gives you 101,400. Okay, just make sure that that is indeed correct. And then I'm going to label this maybe equation C. And then I'm going to bring down equation A because it's being multiplied by 1, so it will remain the same. And that gives me 21,400 here. You can go ahead and label it equation A. Right, so I'm going to now eliminate because I have equated the one pair of coefficients, all right, the ones for R. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say equation C minus equation A, okay? That is going to allow me to solve this particular question. So we are going to subtract, and I'm just going to put brackets and do that on the outside. When you do this for t, that will be 10t, and obviously the r will cancel. And when you take 101,400 minus 21,400, you will get 8,000. So what is left for us to do is now to divide throughout by 10. So that is going to give us, this is 80,000 by the way. So when we divide throughout by 10, then T effectively becomes 8,000. All right. So therefore, the television cost $8,000, and this is for the TVs. All right, now that we have the TVs, we are going to go back to the original equations, and we are going to either now substitute our value for T, which is the 8,000. We're going to substitute it either into equation A or into equation B. It's totally up to you which one you want to do, to substitute them into, but always remember, choose one that is a bit easier. So in order for me to find R, I'm going to substitute them in equation B. So when I do that, equation B is nothing but 4t plus R. So that is 4t plus R, so t will be replaced, and that should give you 33,800. But we already know that our t is 8,000. Okay, so this is 8,000. So now we can actually calculate the value of R. So what is left for us to do is to multiply out what this particular answer would be. All right, so I'm just going to do this one below here. So it's going to be 32,000. That is if you multiply the 4 times 8,000 plus R, and that should equal to 33,800. What is now left is to simply divide both sides, or to subtract 32,000 from both sides. And when you subtract 32,000 from both sides, you will see that R is equal to 1,800. So therefore, the cost of the recorders would be $1,000. So I'm just going to remove this arrow here, and I am going to say the cost of the video recorders, one video recorder is nothing but 1,800. So these are the solutions to this equation. So again, read the problem carefully, create variables that you are going to use, and then solve them simultaneously. And at the end of the day, replace the units since we are dealing with money, and then our answer should also be in terms of money.